Welcome back, everybody. Today we're here with some really exciting news about those extra 6 episodes that we're getting for The Walking Dead Season 10. Some news that I honestly wasn't expecting, and I wanted to make this video talking about it because it looks like they are going to be doing some production on these episodes, which is sort of, in my opinion, a little bit like mind-blowing because I didn't see this coming at all. I know we've been talking about it over the past week since Comic-Con happened, and we've been talking about what it could be. Could it be like behind the scenes? Could it be deleted scenes? Could it be like, footage that they just cut out or extra footage that they had and maybe they didn't want to use it? All that. Well, I guess those are all technically deleted scenes, but you get the point. Just like, I thought they were going to make episodes out of whatever they had left over, but it looks like they're actually going to be doing some production, which is pretty exciting in my opinion. So we're going to go ahead and read this article from comicbook.com. Credits to them for the article. There was an interview with showrunner Angela Kang, and she was talking about what's going on. So yeah, with all that being said, we're going to get into this. So the report says, showrunner Angela Kang says The Walking Dead is not burdened by necessary production changes that ensure the comfort and safety of its cast and crew amid the coronavirus pandemic, which has so far prevented the Georgia film zombie drama from shooting its 11th season. In addition to the 16-episode season 11 previously delayed until late 2021, there will be 6 extra episodes of The Walking Dead Season 10 to follow the long-delayed season finale now scheduled to premiere in October. Productions on these episodes to air in 2021 as an extended 10.5, bridging a longer than usual gap between seasons, is expected to get underway later this year. Alright, so a couple of things there. First of all, Season 11 delayed to late 2021. So that pretty much confirmed that Season 11 will be coming out probably October of 2021, like when the usual season is going to start. So, I was already sort of expecting that, but this is some confirmation on that. So that's going to be really interesting. It's going to be like 2 years between the start of Season 10 and the start of Season 11. So, yeah. So that's kind of like crazy to think about. When we would be getting Season 12, we're getting Season 11. But it's what makes sense. It's what's best for everybody. You can't film at times like this, and it's really the best thing they can do. And I think they worked it out pretty well. I'm excited for what's coming. I'm really excited for that finale, and then they have the new show and Fear the Walking Dead all going to be airing, and then 6 more episodes of The Walking Dead. So it's, although it seems like it's going to be forever till we see season 11, we have a lot of Walking Dead stuff coming up this fall, so I'm very excited about it. But the thing that jumped out at me is the production starting or expected to get underway later this year, because like I said in the beginning of the video, when they first announced these extra 6 episodes, we were sort of thinking that it was going to be behind the scenes stuff, bonus footage and just deleted scenes and stuff like that. But now looking at this, I'm kind of thinking that maybe they're actually going to be filming some stuff, which is very exciting. Now when they say production is expected to get underway later this year, they technically could mean like post-production, like maybe making the actual episodes like in the editing room. But I feel like I don't know if they would say production on these episodes, or would they say post-production on these episodes. I don't know. That's the tricky thing about this. Now, I don't want I'm not by any means, I'm not saying that, yes, it's confirmed that they're going to be filming extra stuff for a season. I'm not saying that by any means. But just what they're saying here, that production is expected to get underway later this year. But it could just mean like production on those episodes in terms of crafting them and making them and editing them and creating a video. Maybe they could do interviews. They could do that. That's technically production. But what do you guys think about this? Do you think they're going to actually go out and record extra footage? Or is it just going to be like recordings of interviews? And maybe it's just like a misinterpretation here, like production, meaning that they're just going to make the episodes later this year for them to air it early next year. Or do you think you're actually going to go out and film? Let me know what you think about that. And we can talk more about what these episodes could be about in just a second, but I want to go ahead and read what she got to say about season 11, because there also was some talk about that during the panel. She said, "These are just unprecedented times for everyone, so I think it's just something that we are all approaching with the greatest creativity we can," Kang said during the Walking Dead virtual Comic-Con panel. There's definitely things that we miss in some of the writing we're doing for the first episodes back, but at the same time, sometimes the limits that are placed on you lead to a lot of amazing creativity. So that's referring to season 11 and how they're working on it now. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting because even though it's not gonna be coming out until, I mean, they might already have episodes written for stuff that's not gonna come out to 2022. That's like insane to think about. Yeah, like that's so crazy. But yeah, so that's her referring to them currently working on season 11, and she goes on to say, "We've just been diving into great character work, hopefully great character work. I don't want to pat ourselves in the back too soon. We still have a lot to do, but it's really important to us that everyone feels comfortable shooting and we're safe when we do it. And so if that means we got to change things up a little bit, that's not a huge burden for us." So again, that's referring to writing this season, sort of. They're writing it with caution, I think, in case things don't get better or they have restrictions, and they are gonna have restrictions. Even if they go back to filming, they're gonna have restrictions. So that's what she's referring to. That they're writing, and that's what she means when she says like a lot of amazing creativity comes out of that. Because I guess they're trying to figure out ways to write. In case they still have to socially distance or like certain things that they maybe want to do, like have a lot of extras on set, maybe they can't do that. So stuff like that is what they have to work around for season 11, I believe. So going back to the 6 extra episodes, so when season 11 got delayed, I just assumed they weren't going to film anything because of season 11 getting delayed till late next year. I sort of assumed that they aren't going to film season 11 until next year of May, and because right now it's unsafe to film. So because of that, I just assumed that they weren't going to film anything extra for season 10. And these 6 extra episodes are just going to be, like I said, like just extra bonus footage. But I don't know, the wording on this is so like odd, because technically I guess they wouldn't say post-production on these episodes because these episodes weren't even supposed to really happen. They just they're doing it because of the delay, and they're giving us 6 extra episodes, and it's gonna be happening after the finale. So they think these 6 extra episodes, so technically they're still the production of these episodes could just mean that they're gonna go and make them, later on this year in the editing room or whatever. That's what it could mean. So let me know what you guys think about that. But if they do for some reason go and actually film stuff, we can talk a little bit about that. Like, what do you guys think it would be, and what do you guys think it could be in general? And if it's going to just create these episodes based on whatever they already have, it's obviously going to be like bonus footage, deleted scenes, maybe just stuff, cast interviews, commentary, that kind of stuff, like a Talking Dead type thing almost, where we get a lot of those kind of stuff, commentary over certain scenes and stuff. They could do something like that if it's not actually going out and filming. It's just gonna be whatever they have. They're gonna create it later on this year. Or if they go filming, that's a totally different, situation. They could film really anything. But some interesting things could potentially be Maggie, and that could work for both. If they somehow has more footage from Maggie and Georgie, I think that would be really cool. But if they're actually gonna go film, then yeah, they can make that happen. There could be more Maggie stuff. I think Connie's a big one. I don't know if they have extra Connie footage for them to give it to us. Just in case they don't actually go film. I don't know if they would have extra Connie footage. It just depends whatever they have. If they're not going to film, it just depends on whatever they have remaining. But I'm assuming it's gonna be a lot. Because they already announced these 6 episodes. There's no way they're going to take it back, right? So I'm sure they have their plan, but reading this interview is just interesting, and I'm interested to see what other people think about this, because it's a totally different ball game if they actually go out and film stuff. Because before we were just talking about, just stuff in between scenes, and things that aren't that important, and just like stuff that they could have just deleted because it wasn't necessary, because we are seeing the finale before everything else. So even with that, like, I don't know what these 6 episodes are gonna be, and I'm even more confused now after reading this article. So let me know what you think about this. Part of me feels like they're still not gonna go out and film stuff, and by production they just mean like going and creating the episodes in the editing room. because I don't think they would announce these episodes and have the whole plan of going out and filming stuff at a time like this where it's uncertain. It's not safe to film right now. We don't know what's gonna happen with the pandemic. And I don't know if they would just announce these episodes with the plan to go film if they aren't 100% sure that they can film, but they did announce them, so I'm sure they have some sort of plan. But let me know what you think. What do you think that plan is? Do you think it's going to be stuff we've already or like not stuff we've seen, but just the stuff they've already filmed? Because when they film The Walking Dead, they don't just film 50 minutes and then they post that on AMC. They have a lot of footage. I mean, we already see it, on Blu-rays, and sometimes they just post it on YouTube. There's always deleted scenes and extra footage, when they film. They film hours and hours. I guarantee you for each episode they film, we only see 40-50 minute episodes, but I guarantee you they film hours and hours of stuff, and they really create the episode in the editing room. So I think that's why they're able to do these 6 episodes. So I'm still leaning towards that they're just gonna go create new episodes based on what they have. But yeah, this is definitely an interesting interview, as well as we got some sort of insight on what's going on with season 11. But again, let me know your thoughts and opinions. What do you think is going to happen, and what do you think all this means? As far as this video goes, I am going to wrap it up there, so hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like rating. Again, let me know all your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Please stay safe, and I'll see you guys soon.